Hello everyone and welcome to game number 10 of the Cheese League as the Marauders take on the Warblers here at beautiful Socorro Hills. Today's starting pitchers for the Marauders, Flavio Yoft, and for the Warblers, Nick Hammond.
Third baseman, number 46.
Raina McLaughlin leads off for the Marauders. Takes a ball from Hammond outside.
That's outside.
Quick 2-0 count. Ooh, that looked like a good pitch. And strike one. Looked like it was right there. Well, we saw that the walk prone was activated, so we'll have to see how Hammond fares during this game. Throw to first, safe. Lila Quinto steps in, power hitting first baseman for the Marauders. As always, thank you for joining us here in the Cheese League. Hope you're enjoying this content. High pop up to the catcher. And McLaughlin, the catcher, puts it away.
Ball outside.
Julian Park steps in.
No, inside.
Batting .667 on the season so far. Very early season though.
That's outside.
Had a good game for the Warblers last time. Foul ball. Warblers 1-0 on the season. Marauders 0-1. Strikeout. Looking. A little bit of a high strike there. But that's out number 2 as Tugger Gently steps in. Marauders power hitting shortstop. I say power hitting. That ball's high and far and gone into the Zen Garden. .440-foot shot for Gently, his first homer of the season. And just like that, the Marauders on the board as Joaquin Buck steps in. Power hitting left fielder Joaquin Buck. He had a homer in the last game for the Warblers. And he pops out. So Charles at third. 2-0 Marauders. Gray Rose steps in. 500 average so far in the season. The DH for the Warblers leading off. Grounder to Pepperonis. Judy Charles had a big home run for the Warblers during their first win. Ooh, that's off the third baseman's glove. Just like that, we have one runner on for Barry Yang.
Inside. No, inside.
Pretty decent speed on the bases. We'll see if the Warblers can make something happen here in front of the home crowd.
Ball 4.
And he's walked. Not something you want to see. You don't want to put more runners on and in scoring position, especially with one out. As Kenneth Watson steps in, shortstop. For the Warblers, 1-1 count. That's knocked, but curving foul down the left field line. Tough out is activated. As she takes the ball 2-2. High pop up into right field. Louis puts it away. Throw to third, safe. Marlon John steps in. First baseman for the Warblers, grounder to McLaughlin, throw across the diamond for out number 3. So Warblers unable to capitalize with runners in scoring position as the Marauders still lead it 2-0. Xerox Louis, the right fielder, steps in and he hits a base hit right up the middle.
center fielder.
Fuller
number
steps
50.
in. Center fielder. You see Hammond already losing a little bit on velocity, accuracy, and junk. Not the best on velocity to begin with. Does that pop out to Yang at second?
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 9.
Wilder Plow steps in, and the runner goes. Throw down to second, not in time. He's safe. So big speed on second base, one out here. And the runner goes to third, and he's out. Thrown out at third. And the base hit up the middle. That base hit would have scored that run.
Now batting,
Well, would have possibly scored that run. We'll never know for sure. As Pepperoni steps in. But that could have been a little extra insurance there for the Marauders. Instead, there are 2 outs as they throw over to first. 99 in the gun there from Hammond. Hit into center field. That's carrying and off the wall. Runner comes home. No play at the plate. And it's a stand-up double there for Pepperonis.
the third baseman,
As
number
McLaughlin is up. She walked her first time around.
That's outside.
And quickly takes 2 balls. Strike one. A little bit of a high strike. Hammond feeling tense. 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. 1 out away from getting out of this inning. Ball 3, full count now. Remember, Hammond is walk prone. And that's a hit up the middle. Pepperoni scoring from second. She thought about going to second,
Now batting, the first baseman,
but there's a runner on first now. And Quinto is up the bat.
No, inside.
Marauders 4-0
That's inside.
early in the game. Strike 1 there. Big breaking ball.
Ball outside.
Walk prone again. And they throw over again. That is shellacked, but foul down the line. Runner goes, and a high pop-up to right field.
You're out.
Ortiz puts it away for the final out. Marauders get 2 more. It's 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Barneswell up now,
No, that's low.
hitting .667 so far.
Ball high.
The number 6 hitter for the Warblers. He pops it up. Let's see, this might, nope, that's an out. Thought that might drop in. Nico McLongthrow steps in. The catcher, of course, for the Warblers. McLongthrow to McLongthrow. The brother-sister duo playing against each other today in the Cheese League.
Ball, that's outside.
Blake Ortiz steps in. 1-1. Quickly moves to 1-2.
Ball outside.
Yoft is making quick work of this.
Foul ball.
He gets the ball and he wants to throw it.
Outside.
3-2 count now. Strike 3 looking. So the Warblers unable to get any runs whatsoever. Really anybody on base. As Julian Park steps in
That's down.
and takes a ball.
Strike.
Oh, good breaking ball there.
Ball,
From
that's
Hammond.
inside.
Hammond really needs to get command of that breaking ball. Accuracy, as you can see, drops quite a bit
Take your base.
when there are 3 balls.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Tugger Gently had that big 2-run homer. See what he can do here now. The runner on first. Tapped a little bit to third. Charles over to Johns for the force out. At first base. Runner still on second as Joaquin Buck steps in. Takes strike one.
Ball, that's low.
Ripped to center field.
He's out.
Let's see if they tag up here. Barneswell throws to third. It's cut off by Yang. There really would have been a play at third.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 4.
Louis comes in, 1 for 1 today. Runner on third. Takes a strike.
No, that's high.
A high ball one.
That's up.
That looked like a good pitch to me, folks. That looked like a good pitch too. Maybe a little bit high.
That's ball 4.
And there it is.
Now batting,
Hammond really cursed by the walk prone, and they're going to go with Lexus Middleman, a reliever out of the pen, already here in the top of the third. Popped up. Long throw for the third out. So the Marauders don't get any that inning. And Rippling comes up, the number 9 hitter and left fielder for the Warblers. Rips that one down the left field line and foul. Foul again. And strike 3. 1, 2, 3. Gray Rose up 0 for 1 today.
No, that's inside.
Looping curveball inside. 99 on the gun there from Yoft.
Foul ball. Foul ball.
High pop up down the first base line and out of the reach in the stands. Strike 3 in the outside corner. Judy Charles 1 for 1 today with a single. She rips that one into the gap in right center. That's extra bases for sure. So runner on second. And Yang up with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. 98 mile per hour gas from Yoft. Ooh, and slapper right back to Yoft for the final out. I may have mispronounced Yoft's name in the first game, and I do apologize. Wilder plows up now for the Marauders as Middleman's working away out of the bullpen.
Ball.
The lefty specialist.
Ball high.
3-1 the count.
Ball 4.
And inside. Walks, walks, walks. A big problem here for the Warblers today. Walks, score runs, and there's a hit to left field. So runners on first and second now from the Marauders.
The third baseman,
As Raina McLongthorpe steps in, 1 for 1 so far today. Takes a strike.
That's outside. Foul ball.
Foul down the right side. Nubbed a little bit. Johns takes it himself. The runners advance,
number 8.
but probably a surefire play. It was kind of cue balled as Quinto steps in. Now runners on second and third. That is hit quite well down the line. Fair ball off the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes 2. It's a stand-up double.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8.
And the Marauders take a 6-0 lead.
Strike.
Julian Park steps in. Takes strike two, 1-2 count. Top of the fourth here.
No, inside.
Ooh, that looked like a good pitch. I think the Warblers fans are a little upset about that one. Nonetheless, he strikes him out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number
Tugger Gently, 1 for 2 today. Big home run. And he rips one. Oh, sliding catch, and that's a trap from Ortiz.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 47.
Joaquin Buck steps in. Now we have runners on the corners as McLongthrope catches that for out number 3. So 2 more for the Marauders, and they lead 6-0 as we go into the bottom of the 4th.
The shortstop, number 10.
Kenna Watson 0 for 1 today. Rips it, but right at Gently.
Now batting, the first baseman,
John steps in 0 for 1 as well.
Ball outside.
Takes the ball outside.
No, that's
Yoft still throwing gas. You can see that 98-mile-an-hour fastball.
That's up.
98 again on the gun. Tapped
Out.
to McLongthrope for out number 2.
the center fielder,
Barneswell 0 for 1 as well. Steps in.
Strike.
99 in the gun from Yoft. 1-2 count. Strike 3, swinging strikeout. As Barneswell goes down. So quick inning there for Yoft and the Marauders.
the right fielder, number 4.
Let's see how Middleman fares this inning.
No, that's low. Deep right.
Strike. That is hit quite well out to center field. Oh, and it's a home run. It just sneaks over the fence. 418 into the Zen Garden. Louis' first home run of the year.
The center fielder, number 50.
So that solo shot makes it 7-0 Marauders.
Ball, that's up.
Ripped up the middle. Watson snags it. Over to Johns. Out number 1. Nice play by Watson there at second base.
Hitter, number 9.
Wilder Plow steps in. Takes a strike. Fouled off. Ripped. Off Yang's glove.
Now batting, the second
Nothing you could do
baseman,
about that.
number 44.
Pepperonis is 2 for 2 today. Having a heck of a game. Sneaks one between the first and second baseman.
Now
And like
batting,
that,
the third baseman, number 46.
there are 2 people on for Raina McLongthrope, who's 1 for 2 today.
No, that's high.
2 on, 1 out, top of the 5th. Ripped up the middle. They're gonna send they send the runner. The play at the plate. It's cut off by Johns. 8-0 Marauders.
The first baseman, now pitching.
And a pitching change here, folks. Middleman is out, and Drew Clements comes in. The power of the Fu Manchu. Oh, throws it away. Wild pitch. And the runners advance. That one is tapped. Running in is Barneswell, throwing home. There's not going to be a play at the plate. They hold the runner.
The catcher, number 18.
So runners on second and third. Now 2 outs. As Julian Park steps in. 95 from Clements. Strike 3. He's not very happy. Nonetheless, it is 2 more runs for the Marauders.
Now in the game, number 25.
Now Majors enters in at third base, defensive replacement, as that is knocked into right field. So our Warblers have 1 runner on, as Blake Ortiz steps in 0 for 1 today. Not a lot of speed on the bases. And Yoft is still locked in. Big looping curveball there for a strike. Broken bat. Yoft to Quinto with a sure out at first. Rip Lynn 0 for 1 today. Runner in scoring position here. Again, not a lot of speed on the bases. 99 from Yoft. Ooh, bounces off the mound. But out number 2 there. It's the one unique feature of Socorro Hills is the all-dirt infield. Ball skips a little bit differently at Socorro than it does anywhere else in the Cheese League. Grounder to Quinto, out number 3. The Warblers unable to put any runs on the board again.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Gently steps in, 2 for 3 today with a homer and a single. Takes a strike from Clemens. 1-1. Grounder over to Johns. Easy out, number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 47.
Power hitting left fielder Buck. 0 for today. I say 0 for. That is a long fly ball. And that is out of here into the Zen Garden. Out near the Warblers bullpen. Home run. 457 feet. That's Buck's second homer of the year.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 4.
Xerox Louis 2 for 2 with a home run as well. As Marauders take a 9-0 lead. That one's ripped, but Barneswell is there for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 50.
Fuller still looking for his first hit of this young season. That is a high fly ball. That is carrying quite well, but Ortiz tracks it down. 9-0 as we head in to the bottom of the 6th. Judy Charles doing most of the hitting today for the Warblers, 2 for 2. That is a high fly ball. Just got under it a little bit. And Buck takes it for the out. That would have been an absolute bomb if she hit that squarely. Bear Yang steps in. Nubbed to the second baseman, Pepperonis. For out. Number 2. Kenna Watson steps in. She pops it. That might get into foul territory. No. Quinto puts it away for out number 3. So we move to the top of the 7th here. 9-0 still. 8-9-1 up for the Marauders.
The designated hitter,
Plows 2 for 2 today. Marauders, I would say, looking to add some more insurance runs, but they don't need any insurance.
That's outside.
They have a commanding lead of this game. And Clemens is settling in, doing quite well. Grounder to Yang for out number 1.
now batting, the second baseman, number 44.
Double 2 singles RBI today for Pepperonis. Having a heck of a game. The 1-1 count. Again to Yang. Just like that, there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 25.
Major's first at-bat of this young season. The defensive replacement for McLongthrope at third base. And he looks 1-2-3 down on strikes. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, the Warblers' last chance. And they have quite the mighty mountain to climb.
The first baseman, number 7.
First baseman John steps in. Fouls one off. Takes strike quickly, 0-2. Fly ball. And just out of the reach of the third baseman. Nubbed back to Yoft for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 15.
Barneswell steps in fouls went off. Over to Quinto, out number 2.
Now back.
And the Warblers are down to their final out.
Number 30.
No, inside.
Grounder to Pepperonis. This should do it. And there it is, folks. The Marauders win. And what a win. 9-0. You see the lines 9-13-0 for the Marauders. 0-3-0. Just 3 hits all game for the Warblers. Dominant pitching performance by Flavio Yaft. Here are the totals, everyone. Marauders, 3 homers. Gentry, Buck, and Louis. Big game for the Warblers. Big offensive game for the Warblers. Again, only 3 hits. And Judy Charles, 2 of those 3 hits for the Warblers. Yaft, of course, with the win. 4 strikeouts. 1 walk. Only allowed 3 hits in 7 innings pitched. Hammond with the loss. Again, lots of walks, 4 walks. Those walks typically lead to runs. Here are your players of the game. Of course, Yaft, the first player, commanding performance on the hill, and Louis and Gently, both with homers and very good games in their own right. And that'll do it for us here in the Cheese League. Marauders win. Have a good one.